really like driving this long. My back hurts. What's up, Shayna? There must be like a way to drive that's not so, I don't know, painful to your back. Like every time I drive more than 2 hours, my lower back is just screaming at me. The drive is going all right. Make a couple pit stops because I forgot my phone charger. And just had to get gas and all that. But so far, so good. Like, I'm gonna be driving until at least like 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight. It's a long haul today. Can I show the road? Let me just make sure there are no cops looking around. Hold on. There you go. Made it through Phoenix. On my way to Tucson. Which, by the way, has anyone been to Tucson? Because it's actually a really cool city. They have like a nature exhibit there that's really, really cool. I wish I had the time to stop and go do it for a little bit, but I got no time. I gotta go. Whoa. Okay, and I have just come across a orange field. I think they're orange trees. I'm actually pretty surprised at the amount of farming that happens in Arizona. Figured that was mostly just a California thing in like the panhandle states, but I've come across a lot of farms actually driving through Arizona. No, I'm not just driving to drive. I drive with a destination in mind always. I don't like driving enough just to do it for fun. Woo! This is a big bump. It's all good, just in time. I'll be doing like a bunch of streams probably throughout this whole trip. So I'll be on and off the internet for a little while. What's in Arizona? Well, there's Phoenix, which is, I was surprised to see, one of like the largest cities I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've been there many times as a kid, but it's been a while, and I was very unaware of how large that city is. To turn to the other lane, hold on. Yeah, and then there's one, which is like very artsy and I don't know, it's pretty. Like, it has that nature's. It's not a nature preserve. I don't know what you would call it, because it's not exactly a zoo either. It's kind of like in between the two. Then there's also Flagstaff, which again, it has kind of like an artsy, like mountainers kind of vibe to it. There's Sedona right next to Flagstaff, which is super artsy and has one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen in my life. Probably the most beautiful church I'll ever see in my life, because I don't really plan on going to visit a lot of churches. That one was worth it. And no, I'm not with anyone. I am driving completely by myself. Gonna be staying at the hotel room tonight by myself. And yeah, that does kind of freak me out a little bit, but I need this vacation. And I'm 27, I can handle myself. I brought my gun with me. Let someone try and fuck with me. I'm more Texan than any Texan they've ever seen. But yeah, no, I'll definitely be careful. I was supposed to go with my roommate, but his PTO is for next week, and through a series of events that really suck, I had to take this week off. Next week I have to take care of some stuff, so this is now my vacation week. But I might still be going with him to Universal next week if he's still down to do it and my schedule allows it. And no, we're not doing Cedar Point at all. Cedar Point canceled on us. They literally sent us an email saying, oh, those 2 days that you scheduled, yeah, those are the 2 days we're closing the park. And then when I called to get a refund, they were like, oh yeah, we don't do that. So I had to dispute it with my bank, and it was a bunch of bullshit. So as much as I really want to go to Cedar Point, that whole experience was so fucked up that I'm like, you know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I will never give money to Cedar Point, because that was some shitty ass shit that they just did to us. Like, you're gonna cancel on us and not give me a refund? The fuck? And if we're going to Universal, it'll probably be like next Wednesday or Thursday. But I don't know for sure if we're going. But if we do, I'll let you guys know, and I'd love to meet you. I'm sure my roommate would too. I feel like I'm a fast driver, but these people are like going 90. This shit's kind of freaking me out. Oh yeah, I do mean Universal in California. Not the one in Orlando. Although if I had a choice to go to one or the other, I would definitely go to Orlando, but that's very, very far away from me. And plane tickets are like $500 right now, so I ain't doing that either. So yeah, anyone planning a trip to Orlando, just change it to California. We'll all go to Universal Hollywood. It'll be fun. I didn't take her brother's seat. I took the remaining seat. And then she was all like, oh, I wanted to sit there. I'm like, well, bitch, you should have sat here then. You just stood there looking at your brother. So I took the seat. And then you had to take another one. Like, not my fault.